So in this video, I'm going to go through how to use the Fibonacci tool in conjunction with the Elliott wave theory to see where the trading bots are at in terms of the price action. And just from the get-go on this Neo to Bitcoin graph, you can see that this is a corrective wave. And if you've seen my previous videos, you will know that a corrective wave would be ABC. And it's very clear, ABC, right over here. And this trading pair, Neo is a smart contract blockchain platform, and this trading pair is against the Bitcoin. So on the right hand side, you will see that each of the value interval is very small because Neo's value in comparison to Bitcoin is small. So this makes sense. And the exchange that I'm using is Binance, and the time frame is on the daily. So just from the get-go, we will know that this is the A, B, C. I mean, and anybody who has a sense of Elliott waves would know immediately that this is the ABC. So what we have to do is we need to know what sort of A and what sort of B and what sort of C this is. And the way to do it is to use the Fibonacci extension tool and extrapolate, sort of doing a trial and error to extrapolate these Fibonacci's to see where the confluence would be. And you can see very clearly that the confluence is right on target right over here. So we can immediately know that this is the ABC. A, B, C. And now we'll just delete this Fibonacci over here because it sort of confuses the eye with so many Fibonacci being extrapolated. And if I just label this as the minuscule, then it's very clear that this ABC would be the very first A. And there will be a B over here somewhere, and then a C to complete the primary ABC wave right over here. So if I just put this as the minuet, so this ABC would complete the A, and there will be a B. And to know where the B is, again, we need to experiment a bit. So if we extrapolate the Fibonacci tool again, then you can see very clearly that the 0.65 is hit right on target over here. So we know that, so we will know that the A is over here, and the B is likely over here. And you can argue that, oh, well, the A is over here and the B is on the same candle, but that could still be the case. I mean, the trading bots, they won't care on the time frames as long as the waves are clear in the Fibonacci's, then this would be it. And there really is no other way of counting this. So for example, if we do this, then the values don't hit. They don't make sense. You can argue that this might be it, but unlikely because it's not hit right on target, and this is a very likely an anomaly. There might be a lot of fear in the market during that time, in which the trading bots didn't have enough liquidity to push it back up. So it's very likely that this is the B target. And so we have the C over here, and so this finishes the A, B, C. And we can sort of double confirm if this is the case, because this would be the A, B, C. And I'll just double check over here if this is really the case. So if I just delete this previous Fibonacci, so again, this is quite clear. The reason why I did not extrapolate over here because again, as I've just said just now, this is probably to do with extreme fear in the market. So I extrapolated this very first leg onto the closing candle, and I extrapolated the second onto the high of the retracement. And so you can see very clearly hit right on target the 0.786. So we can see very clearly that this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C, which completes the C wave. So if I just put it as the minuscule, you will see over here that this ABC completes the A, and then we went on to a B, and then this ABC completes the C. And this entire ABC completes the primary A wave. So onto the B wave. So what is this B wave? Well, if we again extrapolate the Fibonacci's, then we can see that it is likely that this is the count, that this is the ABC, with the point 887 being hit right on target. I will extrapolate another one just to see if this is really the case. And it is likely that the previous one is the correct count. Yep. It is very likely that this is the count. So, yeah, I'm quite sure that this A, B, C is the count for the wave B. So now on to the C. So at this point in time, if we have the A and B in place already, it's very easy to see where the C would be going. And so a lot of times, illustrating these times, that traders would be sort of very confident in their trades. And you can see just very clearly the 0.618, the golden ratio, hit right on target. Hit right on target. It sort of breached the target and then went on to a bit into the golden pocket. But anyways, it closed at least the second candle. The second candle hit right on target, the 0.618. And so this is very clear to me. And also we have a confluence zone over here on the 0.382 for this leg. And this leg would likely be one of the sub-waves of this wave C. And so we can double confirm this through confluence zones of different Fibonacci's. And the way I would do this is that this would be likely the wave A. And somewhere over here would be the wave C. So it's likely either this one or it would be this one. Or it could even be this one. No, it's unlikely to be this one. So it's very clear that it's pretty clear to me that it would be the count would be something like this with the 1-to-1 ratio. So if I delete this previous Fibonacci tool, then you can see that the 1-to-1 ratio is hit on target. I'm just going to double confirm if this is really the case. Yeah, it looks likely. So the way I would count this is that I would count this as the A, B, and C. And since we have double confirmation, the first confirmation being this wider A, B, Fibonacci extension target hitting on the golden ratio, and the subwave A, B hitting the C target of the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension ratio. And so it's likely that we would go upwards from here on with some retracements in between, but there is still one more Elliott wave count that is still in play, which is the AB being the ABC, ABC, and then a final 1, 2, 3, and we're currently on the 4, and then there will be a 5 downwards. But with the current Bitcoin and cryptocurrency fundamentals, where institutions are beginning to come in, I do not think this would be the count. I believe that the ABC, ABC, ABC would be the count.